Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please recognize Representative Morrissette for a special presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I especially want to thank the floor leader, Representative Peterson, for allowing us to do this here today. This is a unique situation. I have the band here, Lower 40. They're about ready to perform, but before we get on to that, I want to recognize the band's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Eddie Grant and Joe Burris. Are you out in the audience somewhere in the South Gallery? Stand, please. They are the head of AR Oklahoma for Land Run Records. Members of the family of the band, would you stand, please? If there are any family members here. I would also like to recognize Joey Abo, the founder of the Needs Foundation. Just for a moment, if you bear with me, the Needs Foundation is the group where we collect food items from restaurants and distribute them to those in need. At this time, I would ask that the citation be read for the group Lower 40.
Clerk will read.
Speaker.
Whereas native Oklahomans Kyle Earhart, Zach Feltz, Sherman Haynes, Michael Lloyd, and Nick Work have come together to form a band on a mission known as Lower 40. And whereas Lower 40 is now honored for unselfish and untiring contributions of time, skill, and efforts to heal hurting Oklahoma communities in times of need with genuine concern for their fellow man. And whereas Lower 40 is known for outstanding volunteer efforts as well as outstanding contributions to authentic Oklahoma country-style music with original lyrics, tight harmonies, and an entertaining style to make them fan favorites whose work ethic helped them to perform over 300 times in 2011 and 2012 to garner Nashville CMA's Who Knew to Watch vote of confidence. And whereas May 7th, 2014 shall be declared Lower 40 Day at the Oklahoma State Capitol. And now therefore pursuant to the motion of Representative Richard Morrissette, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Lower 40 best wishes and directs that this citation be presented.
Thank you, members. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, I want to especially thank Representative Peterson for extending the floor privileges today of the for the band Lower 40. This is an unusual appearance before the House. Matter of fact, it's a rather unique appearance. They will perform just a few brief remarks, and then I will sit out, unless you all want me to sing, which I don't think you do. Okay. We are here today to recognize the importance of charity and those who have stepped up in the times of most need. Last May, Oklahoma experienced the most severe storms in our state's history. In the aftermath, many of our people no longer had a home or possessions, and in the worst case, had a loss of a loved one. It took courage to approach the survivors of these storms. It took a commitment to community, the kind that takes us out of our comfort zone. Today is Lower 40 Day here at the state capitol. Lower 40 is a group of Oklahoma born and bred young men who make great music and also understand a thing or two about charity. They, along with many other charitable Oklahomans, offered a hand in a time of need. Today, I want you to meet the band members we have before us, and guys, if you'll just step forward or raise your hand, please. We have before you, band member, we have Kyle Earhart, Zach Feltz, Sherman Haynes, Michael Lloyd, and Nick Worth. They are all Oklahomans. Let's give a round of applause to these young men. Mr. Speaker, if I may at this time permit Mr. Kyle Earhart to take the podium for just a second and say a few brief words.
Kyle, you're recognized.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Lower 40 and the volunteers who assisted post-tornadoes, I want to thank Representative Morrissette, Floor Leader Peterson, Speaker of the House Hickman, and all the members of the Oklahoma House of Representatives for this recognition today. In 2011, Zach, Sherman, Michael, Nick, and myself came together to form Lower 40 with Land Run Records, the name being representative of our love for the Oklahoma countryside. At this time, we formed the group. We decided whenever we could, we would look for ways to pay back the community for all that we have been blessed with. You might say we're a band on a mission. We want you to know that it has been a privilege to assist charitable groups and those in the community affected by the storms of last May and we continue to look for opportunities to give back. Our latest efforts are focused on ending hunger in Oklahoma. We will soon be working with the Needs Foundation of Oklahoma to help with collecting surplus grocery items and unserved fresh food to redistribute to the people in need. We love our state and its people in the Oklahoma way of life, and that is what led to the writing of our latest song called This Old Place. And at this time, we would like to debut that song for all of you. And again, thank you guys so much for your service to the great state of Oklahoma that we call home.
I can see the sound stretching up to me, bright blue sky, heading over Banner Road, old 66 is kind. It's when I know I'm almost home, and I can see that golden waving wheat, feel the summer breeze, where a man's man still starts every day, saying grace on bending knee. It's when I know I'm almost home. Well, I've been a lot of places and made a lot of friends, but I just can't wait to get back home again. La 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 la. I can smell my mom's cooking fast forward to the drive, to the house my daddy's daddy built. He was buried straight by. That's when I know I'm almost home. Well, I've been so many places and made some dear friends. Damn, I'm glad to be back home again. No matter where I go, from the west coast to the east, regardless of the hands I shake or the movie stars I meet, and I won't forget the price they pay to keep this country great. I'm not scared to show I love my home. Thank God for this old place that we call